Don't hate me because I'm more jacked than you. Don't hate me because I'm so beautiful. Okay. How do I do this? They say I am black no more, but as black as Macklemore. Don't go wet. Find the optimal height and position. No fat challenge. So people may not agree. Okay, so this is the tricky thing, right? People are like, well, we gotta do X, Y, and Z. So I think actually the main path to wisdom is being more critical and skeptical. So becoming more skeptical of modern day traditional knowledges, also skeptical of what people say you should do, what you shouldn't do, blah blah, right? So 100% carnivore diet, people are like, oh, you're gonna get cancer and stuff like that. I'm like, ain't nobody know what really happened with all this ish. Looks like it's raining pretty hard now. Yeah, so I think skepticism is interesting because it goes both ways. Skepticism is both effective, both on like that seems nonsensical thought. Skepticism towards conspiracy theories is a good one. And also like skepticism towards like standardized theories too is kind of an interesting one. So skepticism towards calories, even like anything I say, just be skeptical of me, just try it yourself. So Zack Snyder, you'll hit me up, Zach, Eric at erichim.com. I'll be in your next movie. Okay. Can you deadlift in boots? Guess you could do in Las Sportivas. They say I am black no more, but as black as Macklemore. Mixed grip. How does he take it? Show me how you lift, and I'll tell you who you is. Eric Kim, can you flex one for me? Na 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 na. Yo, your diamonds in the watch. Caught a lot. Oh, so I went to the Richard Mille store on Beverly Rodeo Drives a week ago. I met a guy who said that his coworker was dealing with Drizzy, and says Drizzy is a loser. Come on, it's like got guns and shit. It's like, bruh, you was the wheelchair kid from Degrassi. He's like, yeah, I got killers and guns and shit. Come on, you went to a nice ass private school, a nice ass loving mom, and I think people don't even know that he's part Jewish, right? It's hard to be Drake. It's like, Drizzy, my suggestion, just yeah, just be you, right? You don't have to act like hella hard and shit, right? People who try to act so hard. Actually, the superficial thing I learned is people who try to act hard feel like they got something to prove, but I ain't got nothing to prove, bro. Just be you. We love you for you years. And Dr. Dre's like, why is it so hard to be yourself? Satisfaction. Flex squat. Yeah, good enough. Oh, and also, how to curb back pain. I mean, it seems pretty simple. Just do yoga. Get some weighted rings. The wooden rings. Easy, easy, easy. And actually, a lot of it is just lifestyle issues. Okay, so Loose even. Yeah, also just this in between. Yeah, a lot of weightlifting innovations to do. What is not even. And also, Zach, you watching this? Get rid of the Smith machine. Actually, I love Zach. The movie 300 was the best movie of all time. Yeah, he should make a 300 part 2. Bring back Gerald Butler. And why did Gerald Butler get so fat? He was probably on the juice. Don't trust nobody on the juice, which is everybody in Hollywood or anybody on the YouTubies. The tickety TikToks. Yeah, it's essentially the heuristic is simple. If you're on social media, you're just gonna dip into the gummy bear sooner or later. Yeah, don't trust nobody who does no gummy bears. Shout out to PewDiePie. Safety first. Yeah, it's good. The weightlifting clips on Amazon seem to work just fine. Actually, the funny thing with cheap stuff, right? My thought is just buy expensive barbell. All the other stuff is kind of unimportant, right? So. To know if this is straight or not, just look at the side view. Okay, cool. Another thought is, yeah, people. So the problem with deadlift, right? The issue with people who do deadlift, you're scraping your knees. The issue is that your knees get in the way. So the question is, how could you do a deadlift if you didn't have these pesky knees? Just do in between, right? And real strength is grip strength. Also, my thought too is the difference between good exercises and bad exercises is good exercises are the ones where you're standing. Bad exercises are the ones where you're sitting or lying on your back. It's not good to be in a lying on your back because it puts you in a vulnerable position like a beetle. You don't want to be a beetle on your back. Or you don't want to be taking up the booty. Actually, it's funny because like I think the reason why people or whatevs are into anal sex, right, is that it's just weird and taboo. Taboo stuff tends to be pretty weird. Weird. Keep your shit clean. Okay. Also, another pro tip: how you know somebody's, it's like with your cars, right? Dirty car, dirty mind. You could actually, like my thought about in LAT, right? It doesn't matter what car you drive, just like how clean do you keep it, right? So you could also get up under here. You can just grip it with your hand. Can you lift it? Can you not? If you can't, just use two hands, mixed grip. Easy. Right? Get close to it. Lift up. Lift up the standard way. Practice with your grips. And yeah, just keep increasing the weight. Super easy. The reason why I feel like this is such a good exercise is that a lot of people suffer from back pain, etc. If you do this, at least you're not gonna suffer that no more. I think yeah. It's like the Kanye quit. They say I'm black no more, about as black as Macklemore. Actually, a thing I learned from my friend Ashley, who studies kind of critical race theory, right? So, I mean, the tricky thing is being classified as quote unquote black. It tends to mean like African American, Afro-American, Africa descent. But things kind of get a little bit hazy because what if you're from Cape Verde, Cape Verdean, you ain't quote unquote black. You ain't African American because you're not from Africa. You're from Cape Verde, right? You speak Portuguese. Okay, so just switch up the hands. If people are like, what's the point of doing this? Like, to get stronger? Demigod is the goal. Right. Different ways you could do this. And there's no such thing as proper form. Avoid these loser CrossFitters who are like, you gotta do a full range of motion. It's like, don't try to form Nazi me, bro. Form Nazis are losers. Look at EK. How do I get so jacked and cut? Don't hate me because I'm more beautiful than you. What's up, rainy day togs? So, a little rainy day. Currently in the process of matte blacking the Prius. Real men drive Priuses, not the loser Lamborghini. You know what words start with loser? Lamborghini and L. So, Titan Fitness, this independent squat arm thingy is good. Just get some playground sand. It's good, it's good. And okay, so the new modern day luxury in America, in LA, is you don't just have one, but you have 2 parking spots. Yeah, shout out to Mike Tatum, my landlord, greatest landlord is all. Okay. He is too, and also works good as a good code rec. Shout out to my homeboys in the American military. USA! USA! Actually, fun facts. Gore-Tex, military Gore-Tex. This is actually a legit. People have seen this in my videos for many years, back in Providence days. This is actually a real legit military grade from my brother-in-law who served in Afghanistan. I like the digital camera. I think it just looks cool. It's like, I'm the ghost. Can you see me? Can you see me? And you know, it's real as the equipment. Maybe the tag rubbed off, but it's called a winter parka. Oh, here it is. Medium regular. It is parka, cold weather, universal camouflage, 10-year industries. Yeah. Dude, this thing is effing super legit. Okay, so every person should get one. Yeah, don't buy these loser Patagucci or even the Arc'teryx, which is the new elite version of this. That yeah, just get a, maybe you can get it on eBay. Tennere, T-E-N-N-E-I-R, something like that. Okay, and then the nice thing about these, yeah, I mean, people say like, is this Sakura? I'm like, I put close to 1,000 pounds on it. It seems fine. Okay, so I kind of like the design of the Rogue logo. It looks good. The yeah, quick right placing. Yo, 50 pounds. Only like at the Home Depot is only like, which I pay like $5. So even the critical flaw. Well, the good thing for me is I done procured all this great weightlifting equipment on closeout sales at the Habitat for Humanities, and as a consequence, welcome to the dungeon, main. Okay, so how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 plates, that's 7 on each side. And I have a 35, a 10. We got the, so essentially, I got the Titan Fitness bars. I mean, they're kind of, they're fine, but then the Texas squat bar, the power bar is the Liddy one. So the problem with the plates is that they're super expensive. Like even buying a new, I mean, I got lucky, right? Bought it for 25 cents a pound. I think I bought all these weights for like $250. It's like a steal. And actually another pro tip is with cars, anything in life, it's like I didn't buy it from him, I stole it from him. So the only way to do good financial things is, I mean, like metaphorical stealing. Like even the Prius, I got it for $399. That's $0.00. I mean, I probably put like $5,000 to fix get a new catalytic converter, the shield, change the ABS, but besides that, it runs like a new car. I call this my Lambo truck, my Prius truck, my Cyber Prius, my Prius plaid. Maybe I should get a plaid sticker. I think that'd be pretty funny. Easier, cheaper to buy a plaid sticker than to, or maybe I should get a fake Ferrari emblem. That'd be pretty funny. But anyways, yeah, so don't buy a loser Ferrari or Lambo. Okay, so some simple exercises. So this is like a 400-pound sandbag. It currently has only like maybe 200 pounds in it or something, right? So simple, super simple things you could do, right? So just essentially just pick it up. So yeah, just get under it. And also the best vlogging tool I still believe is the GoPro Minis. It's always with you. You could bang it around. And wear the sleeveless vest. I just got a cheap Muji one in Korea for like $20. And all you gotta do is pick it up. Super easy. And the nice thing with this is it's kind of like it requires a little bit of finessing and skills, because essentially the hard part about it is getting your hands around it. And naturalistically, I mean, in some ways this is quote safer than a deadlift, because your body is more naturalistically good for picking up rocks and heavy stuffs than it is to pick up barbells. Right? So good enough warm-ups. Yeah, rings are good. And yeah, and ultimately makes it for a good spot to just put your jacket to dry off. Yeah, just let it dry off, right? So yeah, so some simple thoughts. It's better for beg for permission. I mean, that's been my life motto is better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. It's kind of a motto that I picked up somewhere when I was like, I think like high school, 21, college, something like that. People ask, is collage worth it? I mean, if you get a free ride, it's worth it. My nuances, just don't go into debt for it. Website management is good. I did IT tech support at UCLA undergraduate. Shout out to my ex-boss, John Talbert. Thank you for giving me a job. And yeah, and doing work study is good. It teaches you how to balance shit, right? And naturalistically, after going to college, I quit video games because it's a waste of time. Any 35-year-old man any man who still play video games, I'm like, you're a loser. Real men should not be playing video games no more. They say I am black no more, about as black as Macklemore. Yeah. And good thing with barbells, weightlifting, etc. is that easy to load, easy to store. Yeah, so essentially just get close to the bar, stand up, walk it out, step it back. Some other strategies you could do, just put it up higher at, and that's called the squat walks. Yeah. It's always tricky when it's raining because you got a little bit less storages. So yeah, just put it up here, put it up higher. Oh, also suggestion for the GoPro team, enable a way to make the top LED thing not so shiny, not so bright, because it kind of is positively distracting. And yeah, I mean, I almost feel like, I don't think this will ever happen, right? But I think all American men, at least, should at least do some sort of military duty. Seems like a good idea. End up. Yeah, I wonder if a lot of the modern day malaise could be solved by the military. Even in Israel, the Israeli Defense Forces, I mean, like, everyone hates on the IDF. I even saw the sign is like IDF equals SS. SS stands for Stormtrooper Nazis. They call the IDF the new Nazis. But then what they also don't understand, squat walk 100% carnivore. Shout out to Costco, Kirkland for life. Yeah, essentially the American government military is bankrolling the Israeli Defense Forces, so everyone thinks that Israel is the bad guy. America is actually the bad guy.